February 9th marks 6 months since I moved to South Florida. Half a year ago, I packed up my life in Oregon and took a leap into the unknown. And no matter how much you prepare for a big change, you never really know how it's going to shape you until you're in it. The highs, the lows, the moments of doubt, and the moments of clarity. All of it has been a part of the journey. Looking back, this move has challenged me, inspired me, and pushed me to grow in ways I never expected. So I wanted to take a moment to reflect, not just about what's changed around me, but what's changed within me, and how this new chapter has redefined what home, purpose, and growth really mean. The first couple of months, it was all about the grind. Every ounce of my energy went into helping Jordan get Luminate off the ground. We weren't just talking about an idea. We were really bringing it to life. That meant business planning, building a website, meeting with lawyers, accountants, and figuring out how to structure everything properly. All while trying to put together our very first event. It was non-stop, and in those first few months, I barely had any time to think about anything else. But then, after a while, it hit me hard. Back home, I was a part of a family of 5. Here, it was just me again. In that silence, it's loud. At one point in my life, I was used to being by myself. I'm an only child. But over the years, I've built something so beautiful. My girlfriend, my son, our 2 dogs. That is my world. And suddenly, I was waking up every day to an empty space. No morning chaos. No familiar voice. Just quiet. And in that quiet, I realized just how much I truly love the life I've built. And outside of missing my family, reality started to set in. I had to start from scratch. And to be honest, I forgot what that actually meant. Back home, people knew me. They knew my work. They knew what I was about. But here, in Miami, I felt like nobody. I had to prove myself all over again. And doubt crept in fast. Was I good enough? Did I make the right move? Was I wasting my time? The insecurity, it was very real. And I got so incredibly close to just quitting. I told myself, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should just go back. And honestly, if it wasn't for my family, my parents, and Jordan pouring into me, I probably would have left. But they reminded me of why I came here in the first place. They reminded me of my potential when I couldn't really see it myself. And because of them, I stayed. I pushed through. I'm still here. I went back into grind mode. But this time, I had to do something I hadn't done since I first started filmmaking and my video journey 8 years ago. I worked for free. Not because I didn't believe in my value, but because I needed to rebuild. I needed a new portfolio. I needed new connections. And more importantly, I needed to establish a new reputation in a city where no one knew me. One project turned into another. One connection led to more. And through it all, I learned that sometimes you just have to have faith. Faith that the work that you put in will come back to you. Faith that the struggles are part of something greater. Faith that if you keep showing up, things will fall into place. And they did. I'm beyond grateful for Alma Mater, for believing in me, and for bringing me on as their creative director for a long-term project. That opportunity alone made all the late nights, all the uncertainty, and all the sacrifices. It made it seem that none of it was in vain. The right people see your work. The right opportunities come when you keep moving forward. And then came Art Basel. I went into it with absolutely no expectations, just an open mind. And the people that I met there, the opportunities that followed, they made all of the work leading up to that moment worth it. It showed me that every connection, every step forward, no matter how small, is part of something so much bigger. 6 months in, and I've learned more about myself than I ever expected. I've learned that growth isn't just about pushing forward. It's about sitting with the hard moments, the lonely moments, the uncertain moments, and deciding to keep going anyway. Moving to South Florida wasn't just about changing my location. It was about challenging myself to grow in ways I never had before. Through it all, I've realized that sometimes the struggles aren't setbacks. They're preparations. Every late night, every moment of doubt, every connection I've made, it's all been necessary. Because the real work, the deeper work, that's coming soon. And I know, without a doubt, that everything I've done so far has been preparing me for what's next.
Till you scare the fear away. You're only getting braver, you're only getting braver.